When I was a kid being raised by my grandparents, there was a lot that went unspoken in my house. My grandparents didn't talk about where my mother went, didn't talk about who my father was. It was just suddenly this new reality that I was living with my maternal grandparents, and they were now going to be raising me. And I had, a childhood filled with wonder and fun and books, but also some dark moments that I didn't understand. And it wasn't until I was, an emerging adolescent that my grandparents sat me down to say, so this is what's going on. Your mother has been in jail. She's a drug addict, and that's why she hasn't been around. And your father, he took off before you were born. I started thinking about writing this book when I was in my early 20s. I wasn't ready to write it, and I needed more perspective. I then became a parent myself, and all of this energy was leading me to writing a graphic memoir about growing up, and that book is Hey Kiddo, and it will be here in October. And it's wild to think that it's coming in this calendar year because I have been thinking about this book more or less for half of my life. The story is told from the perspective of my teenage self as he's dealing with his relationship with his mother and her drug addictions and his grandparents' alcoholism, and then meeting, I met my father when I was 17. I hope that kids who are living through a similar situation will also feel empowered. If they feel shame, I hope they can learn from this book that it's not their fault, and they can rise above it. They have the power to grow up and become the adults they want to be and carve their own path in life. And so I can't wait for you to see Hey Kiddo. It's coming out soon.